Yeah, I'm gonna ask these people this question. Who is better? Floyd or Muhammad? Here we go. Hello. Hi. No problem. I'll hold the door for you.
Thank you.
All right. How you doing?
Thank you.
Let me ask you a question.
Yes.
Who you think is better? Muhammad Ali or Floyd Mayweather?
I don't know who's.
You don't know who Floyd is? Do you know who Muhammad Ali is?
No.
You don't know? Oh, you say hands down Muhammad Ali?
What's this politics, right? No.
No,
What?
boxing.
Boxes?
Boxing.
Oh, no.
Okay, no problem.
Never watched the boxing. I'm sorry.
You said Floyd Mayweather. Now you're really kidding yourself.
No, hands down, Muhammad.
Oh, okay. All right, you see that? There you go.
Hands down.
You see that, right? Hands down Muhammad, right? There you
Ali.
go. Ali.
Coconut, gold.
All right.
Cassius Clay.
Cassius Clay. Well, you know, that was his government name, you know. Well, you know how that goes. Sold for $1 for that? All right, let me see. There you go. $1. Here we go. Yeah, I just pulled out a 20. Now I can't get all those 20. There you go. What you got?
Where it went? Right here.
All right. Let's go somewhere else. Let me ask somebody. I try to ask people that don't look like, boxing fans. You understand what I'm saying? Okay? So they can see their perception. That's all. Just see the perception. That's all. But let me ask my brothers over here. Since we here. Hey, what's up, brothers?
All right,
let me ask you a question. Who y'all think is better? Mayweather or Muhammad Ali?
Two different classes.
Doesn't matter. Who you think is better? What's the first thing coming to mind? The greatest of all time or the best ever? Who? I mean,
The greatest of all time, Ali.
there you go.
Ali.
There you go. Ali.
Ali was doing stuff that these dudes barely learning now.
They
They
learning.
learning it.
Okay. So now that zero don't mean nothing. That Mayweather have, right? That's zero.
Nah, Mayweather.
He good though.
He good.
He's good. Of course he's good. But the zero is not the accomplishments in the ring. I'm not going to say outside the ring, but in the ring.
Outside the ring, you can't touch Ali outside the ring.
You can't touch Ali outside the ring.
you can't.
Ali was like,
No, you can't.
He was the man. He's the man.
You can't. No.
He was
outside the ring, forget it.
Yeah,
You're
okay,
gonna lose all the time.
but let's just talk about inside the ring.
Inside the ring, he's still there too.
They're still there.
He's still number one.
There you go. There you go. Here we go. Thank you, brothers. Keep telling them, yo. Okay. All right. See? It's the old time brothers, yo. Let's see if I can. Let me just get this guy right here. Hey, excuse me. I mean to bother you. So I'll ask you a question. Who you think is better? Floyd Mayweather or Muhammad Ali? Tell the truth.
Muhammad Ali.
Thank you, brother. Thank you. Thank you, my man. It's not even comparable. There you go. Now, come on, man. Come on, man. I'm up in Brooklyn over here in Bushwick. Come on, I'm just coming around. Let's play this game, yo. Dog. Let's play this game. You know, it's kind of hard to talk to people in Brooklyn. When you tell them, can I talk to you for a minute? You think it's some kind of scam. Hey, miss, can I ask you a question? Who you think is better? You know Muhammad Ali?
Yeah.
Okay. Floyd Mayweather. You ever heard of Floyd Mayweather? Who do you think is better? What's the first thing that comes to your mind? I ain't gonna try to help you. Who's better to you?
Well, I like Mayweather.
Okay.
When Ali was playing, doing his thing,
Uh-huh.
I wasn't around that time.
Okay. So
But I like Mayweather.
you like Mayweather? That's a generation gap? Okay, you got one for Mayweather. Okay, here we go. Got one for Mayweather. I'm keeping it real now. Keeping it real. One for Mayweather. Okay? And that was a lady. There you go. All right. She thinks Mayweather's... But you see what her explanation was? Different time. All right. Let's try this again. Let's see if I can deal with this young lady here. I'll call her Max and everybody. Let's get this shit popping. Yeah. All right, come on. Let's do this again. Let's go. Hey. 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 Yeah. Who do you think is better? Muhammad Ali or Floyd Mayweather? Just be honest.
Muhammad Ali.
There you go. Here we go again. I'm not showing your face because, you know, I'm just respectful. You know what I'm saying? That's proof right there. Muhammad. There we go. You see? There you go. I told you. There. You see? We could do this all day, right? So far, only got one for Mayweather. But she was honest. She says two different generation gaps. So the way she made it sound like, she's going, hello. She's going with the Mayweather. Okay? There we go. There we go. All right. Let me pause it. Because I'm going to get back to this shit in a minute. I'll tell you, in Brooklyn, I got to drive, so when I get back out and do a couple more movements outside, I'll ask some more people. But people in Brooklyn, boy, you'd be like, excuse me, can I ask you something? Can I ask you? Boy, they look at you like, what is this clown coming with some... It doesn't even matter if you look like you got a job. They just be on that stress mode, yo. You can see in their face, like, what this nigga want? Fuck this guy want? Oh God, I got enough shit on my mind already. All right, here we go. Oh, goddamn great, he's pulling out. All right, so when next time I pull over to, I gotta go to a school and drop something off. When I go to that school, I'm gonna ask some of the brothers and some people that doesn't look like brothers and stuff like that. Just people that don't even look like boxing fans, okay? But they know the name Muhammad Ali and they know the name Floyd Mayweather. And I'm just want to see what pops up in their brain. You see what I'm saying? I'm driving now. I can't do this. I'll pause it. All right, we're going to do something a little bit different because this is a new generation. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to start only asking older people that know who Muhammad Ali is. I'm going to ask some of these young cats right here in Brooklyn. Right here. Yeah, I think I'll do that. Yo, brothers, let me ask you a question. Who you think is better, Muhammad Ali or Mayweather?
Mayweather.
Muhammad Ali.
Mayweather? Yeah. See, that's the new generation right there. That's what I'm saying.
Muhammad Ali.
You say, you said Muhammad Ali?
Yeah.
Everybody else say Mayweather.
Mayweather.
All right. Okay. Okay, I'm doing my log. All right, thanks a lot, brothers. All right. You see what I'm saying? That's the young generation. See? So look at that. You got a whole group of young cats saying Mayweather. You go over here. Let me ask you. Hey, what? You my speed, yo. Who you think is better, Mayweather or the greatest, Muhammad Ali?
I go to greatest.
You go to the greatest. See what I'm saying? And you know what? I went outside and I asked all those kids, and you know what they said? They said Mayweather.
That's what it is. They don't know.
They don't know.
They don't know.
So it's all about different generation gaps. There you go. There you go. I tell you, because I guess when Muhammad Ali was coming up, and people say he was the greatest, they was comparing him to who? Back before Muhammad Ali, Sugar Robinson.
Yeah, Sugar Robinson. Yeah.
Yeah, and people would say no, he's not better than Sugar Ray Robinson. That's what they were saying. But the new generation was saying who? Muhammad Ali. And now this generation, majority of the young kids are saying Mayweather. Ah, man, I tell you. Okay, keeping it real. Keeping it real. So what we working with? We in Brooklyn right here. We in Bushwick right now. I gotta go to East New York, Brownsville. I could do this all day. Oh my gosh. Hey, how you doing? Okay. So you see, it's based on the education and the generation. Because I'm pretty sure if somebody sat down and watched what Muhammad Ali did in his past, then they could really compare it. But nah, it ain't working. All right. All right, brother. Take care, man. All right. All right, let me go back out to the jungle. Oh, they all out of here. Crazy wild kids in Brooklyn. Oh, Lord, here we go. Yeah. Woo. And you know in Brooklyn, they keep it real in Brooklyn, all right? The young generation, the old generation, they keeping it real. So look. Out of that experience in this school I just went to pick up some shit, right? I spoke to the youngins, and what did they say? Mayweather. Then I got the old school, and then I got some young school saying Muhammad Ali still. But hey, I didn't say this was going to be a blowout, did I? Didn't say that, but I'm gonna prove my point. All right. So, since we're here, man, let me ask you a quick question. Who you think is greater? Watch, you think you already read my mind. No, you didn't read my mind. No, he said, of course. This is trainer. He's a good man. Okay. Mayweather or Muhammad Ali? Ali. Sorry. Ali? Yes. And he's a new generation. Okay? You know, I went around asking, and a lot of new generations said,
because they don't study boxing.
They don't study
boxing. They look at TV. That's the whole thing when it comes to that. Don't get me wrong. Mayweather's very iconic.
But he got a zero.
He has but at the same time, Muhammad Ali has definitely gone through way more trials and tribulations.
Let's talk about insider real quick.
Okay.
Mayweather got the zero.
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. And you have to look at the opposition that Ali is coming from a very, very, very more cast iron origin compared to what we have today. And that's what makes him way more. He's been in the rings with guys that most people wouldn't even look at half the time. Also, it's the fact that it's scary. Look, George Foreman, Frazier hit like a fucking ox.
Norton?
Yes. He's been in there with some monsters.
So let me ask you something. What if he fights somebody that doesn't give him a rematch that beats him? How would you feel about that? Would you still think he's the greatest? Like somebody beat him. I can't do my history now, but let's say somebody beat him, but he never got a rematch.
No?
You still consider him the greatest?
He got a rematch. Frazier beat him one time. Remember?
Right.
And he took that one.
He took that one.
He took that loss. They had a rematch. He won. He gave him another rematch to make sure.
And Norton too.
And did he win?
I think that's Norton broke his jaw, right?
Yes, yeah.
But I think he rematched him.
They rematched.
But what if he didn't get a rematch for somebody he fought? How would you base that?
Still a great fighter. Only for the fact of the opposition, the challenge that he faced.
Okay.
And once again, from the origins that he came from, this guy's coming from a 15 round fighting background, basically with sandpaper on their hands, all the way up to a newer generation where they start looking at health just a little bit more strenuously.
Okay. So that's besides the outside ring accomplishments. Just the inside.
Yeah.
No man. Thanks a lot.
No problem.
You know I'm doing my thing, huh?
And what happens is, you become stronger than your bones.
Yo, exactly.
So let me just see that. So I'm looking at that, right? I'm wondering, who you got? Mayweather or Muhammad Ali as greatest ever? Mayweather or Muhammad Ali? Because you're the new generation.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie, Muhammad Ali, man.
Okay. All right. But let's say your generation, mostly they'll say Mayweather, right?
Yeah,
'Cause I went
Mayweather.
around.
Mayweather for my generation, but overall, Muhammad, man. You can't beat that, man.
What happened?
All right. Okay.
What?
He said overall, Muhammad or Mayweather. I'm gonna have to go with Muhammad. I'm gonna have to go with Muhammad.
Muhammad Ali.
Yeah, Muhammad Ali.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go with him.
And
My
plus-
generation, Mayweather, but
And plus he learned.
Uh-huh.
He learned defeat. See, in order to be a winner, you have to be a loser. You have to learn how to bounce from an L to get a W.
Okay. I hear that. That sounds like my familiarness right there. I like that. All right.
I ain't gonna play them games, man. I ain't gonna take away from greatness, man. He got
Yeah. But Mayweather's is
Mayweather's good. No, Mayweather's good.
Excellent.
Right.
If it hadn't been for the path of
Ali.
he wouldn't have got wise to the tricks that they do to us in sports.
Exactly.
To get to the level of choosing the fuck up.
That's right. All right. So, the mission today is I'm asking people who is better, who is greater, who's the best ever, who's the greatest of them all. And it's between, no, I'm not talking about Pacquiao. It's between Mayweather and Muhammad Ali. So I went around, I asked these questions. Who is the best ever? Who is the greatest ever? Right? I said, who do you like? And the outcome, you're going to have to use your own perception and say, okay, is it what I feel or what I know? Because this is the key here. Knowing something, knowing better, because you was in that time living, growing up, watching a fighter, and then you still here and you see the next fighter coming up, and you could compare that. But let's talk about a generation that can't feel what you felt growing up, seeing your boxer inside a ring doing what he's doing, for you to call him the greatest of all time. Okay? So, here we go. We're going, because remember, knowing and feeling is nothing, it's a difference of knowing and feeling and the reaction you get from it for you to get an answer from someone. And it's always going to be back and forth, back and forth. Yeah, sorry about that. My job was, somebody was calling me. Yeah, so feeling and knowing, you will get two different answers from feeling and knowing. Okay? And Mayweather and Ali, you're going to see what I'm talking about. Okay? Because even if somebody knows better, let's say someone knows better. Let's say the young generation. They in school. They pick Muhammad Ali to watch a documentary in school about Muhammad Ali. Okay? And let's say it's about 30 kids, 20 kids in the school, in the class watching it. And they see all the great things that Muhammad Ali did, right? And what do they get out of it? Well, you will have some that say, well, after I saw that documentary, I think Muhammad Ali is the greatest, right? But then you got some that say, nah, man, Mayweather, I know I know you getting at, but Mayweather is the greatest. He's the best ever. Okay? He's the best ever. And you know why they get that reaction? Even if they know all the success that Muhammad Ali did and all the battles outside and inside the ring, that would not matter. You know why? Because it's the feeling that Mayweather put in the new generation. The feeling. They could not feel what the older generation was feeling at the time. Only the older generation could feel what they felt then and what they could feel now between two fighters and compare it. But the new generation can't. And that's why Mayweather can say, I am the best ever. You see what I'm saying? And get away with it. Where the other people was like older people like, is this nigga crazy? Muhammad Ali is the best. Okay? He's the greatest. When you think of the greatest, when you put those words together, the greatest of all time, you just think about Muhammad Ali. It just pops up in your head. When you see a boxing glove, the first thing that comes to your head, majority of people will think Muhammad Ali. I mean, you know, the way it's formatted on the glove. Okay? So, you know, certain things ticks you off, takes your mind off. It just ticks you off. It gives you a reaction to certain things. It puts certain thoughts in your mind. You see what I'm saying? So, the new generation, even if they sit down in class and watch a whole documentary on how great this man is inside the ring and outside, and you ask them, you might get some that have some kind of reason in their head, but majority of the time, it's the feeling. And the feeling that the new generation is getting from Mayweather is the flashiness, the gift, the gab, you know, the confidence, the cockiness, all right? Showing off $18 million ring of watches and shit. You know what I'm saying? If that's the feeling they're getting and they enjoy that kind of feeling, not saying it's a bad or positive feeling, I'm just saying it's a feeling. Then the older generation will be like, yo, what the hell's wrong with this new generation? That's all they see is money and flash and yeah, but it is what it is. It is what it is, yo. So, where I'm getting at, there's feeling and there's reasoning. So all those guys, all those kids in the class, probably half or less than half had reason and say no Muhammad Ali, because maybe the documentary put something in them to say, well, you know what, I think Muhammad Ali was better, knowing now that I know a lot more about Muhammad Ali than I knew, you know, that I didn't know nothing about Muhammad Ali, because, you know, I didn't really know anything, okay? But there's a lot more out there to be like, man, Mayweather got a 0, okay? They'll base the 0, where the older people were like, a 0? That's what you basing it on to say he's the best ever because he got a 0? Oh, so the old generation now saying, nah, they ain't working. They ain't working, okay? So I'm saying to myself, well, what is it? Is it the impact that you put on a sport that make you the best ever or the greatest ever? Is that what it is? Or is it the 0? Is it the wins? Or is it who beats who? So now let's get into that. Who beats who? Well, Joe Frazier beat Muhammad Ali. Ken Norton beat, Muhammad Ali. Of course, Muhammad Ali came back and whipped their ass, right? Or whatever. But at the same time, even if he had got a loss and wasn't able to get that win, if he got a loss from a boxer and he wasn't able to rematch that person, do you consider him the greatest of all time? I'm just being honest. Do you consider him the greatest of all time? Since he couldn't get a rematch with a certain fighter that he lost to. Would it matter? Now, would it matter because he have losses on his record where Mayweather doesn't? And if you say, well, maybe the older generation would say, that doesn't matter that he has losses, It's what he accomplished in the ring. Let's get the outside the ring out because there's no comparison outside the ring. Even though people will feel, the new generation will feel that, oh yeah, okay, Muhammad Ali did so many things, but he ain't put the feeling the way Mayweather put the feeling in me. You see what I'm saying? That flair, that gift of gab, that talk, the flashy clothes, the houses, okay? The superficial shit, okay? That will overrule reasoning. It will just overrule reasoning. Come on, man. Like I said, I'll be in Brooklyn all day. I could go to 5. I could go East New York, Red Hook, Crown Heights, Bushwick, Brownsville, wherever, man. And I'll still get these things from 2 different generations. 2 different generations. And when I hear they say Mayweather, it just irks the shit out of me. But I have reasoning because I know I'm out of place now. It's their generation. Okay? It's their generation. Okay? I'm out the place. I'm not the in thing no more. Okay? That time is gone. It's their time now. And what they saying now, it's Mayweather. Okay? That's it. It's Mayweather is the best ever. Okay? So, it hurts the older generation. But let me tell you something right now. If it was time to vote, the younger generation won't overrule. Okay? Because the older generation will be at a high percentage to say Muhammad Ali. They will not say Mayweather. That's a fact, okay? But the new generation, some in the new generation that's not worried about the feeling and only talking about the reasoning and thinking the reasoning and statistics and accomplishments, right? Accomplishments. You know that word that a lot of people don't want to talk about? Accomplishments? Well, if they have reasoning on accomplishments, they will pick Muhammad Ali. So at the end of the day, Muhammad Ali will still overrule Mayweather. But we cannot get mad when you hear a new generation say Mayweather. You just can't. So people with reasoning in their head will say, well, I picked Muhammad Ali because he did A, B, and C in the ring. We're not going to talk about outside the ring because outside the ring, that's like, Muhammad Ali did a lot, okay? Because if you could ask young people, right? Young people, and you tell them what he did outside the ring, not inside the ring, outside the ring, and you tell what Mayweather did outside the ring, and you try to show them and compare it to them, there's some people that still go by feeling and still will pick Mayweather because it's the feeling. Remember that time I made a video about you could call me a packtard and you could think that I'm a packtard or I'm not a packtard? It's on your eye of beholder to let you figure this shit out. If you think I'm a Pactard. Well, and I explained to you what made me a Pacquiao fan, okay? It's in one of my videos. What made me a Pacquiao fan? And it was the feeling. When I sat down on the TV, I watched Mayweather fight and I watched Pacquiao fight. And I got two different feelings. I like both fighters, but I got two different feelings. And the feeling that got me more was Pacquiao. Because I like to see it go down, okay? And nothing wrong with Mayweather, because I sat down and had to be quiet and watch the mathematics and the skills of this man, just letting people can't hit him. So I focused more when Mayweather was fighting. But when Pacquiao was fighting, it was a whole situation. I wanted to get up and punch my cousins. I wanted to get up. I wanted to watch the TV. I mean, I wanted to shadow box. You know, I get this fucking chilling by my spine when I see this man fighting Margarita Cotto. Yeah, it's a different feeling. And that's what you got to base this shit on. Don't forget there's people that feelings. They don't base on reasoning. Okay? Their feelings give them an emotion. Right? So that's what's going on here now. Okay? And it's been going on, you know. But I'm trying to show you something because indirectly, I'm getting to Pacquiao. Not now, but I'm getting to Pacquiao. And what I'm trying to say, yeah, I'm going to get to Pacquiao now, is if you say who's better, Mayweather or Pacquiao, well, a lot of people in the United States, I wouldn't say a lot. I don't know. A lot of people will pick Pacquiao, right? But Pacquiao's not from the United States. You see what I'm saying? So his accomplishments and what he do for his country don't hold a grain of salt over here if people is only going by feeling and not going by reasoning. Okay? I mean, okay, let me give you an example. Outside the ring, who can you compare Muhammad Ali to? Outside the ring. Even if the actions that is different from these two fighters, who are more similar? Muhammad Ali outside the ring, Mayweather outside the ring. Muhammad Ali outside the ring, Manny Pacquiao outside the ring. Which one is more similar to the other? Okay. Muhammad Ali stand for something, right? He didn't want to get drafted, right? He speak his mind, right? He helped his people, right? He stood for something, right? Okay. What is Mayweather doing outside the ring? Flint, hello. What is he doing outside the ring? Besides buying $18 million watch and shit. And buying Bugattis and Lamborghinis. Wait. Honestly, I'm trying to figure out what do he do outside the ring to make him be this person that I'm trying to see. Listen, that's what I'm trying to figure out. What is this person is compared to Muhammad Ali outside the ring? Now let's look at Manny Pacquiao. He helps his people, right? He stands for goodness, right? Inside the ring, when it's time to talk the jibber jabber, he doesn't talk the jibber jabber. Okay? He the way he carries himself is not like the typical fighter. Okay? He's humble. But he roars like a lion in the ring. Okay? He's a peace person, a person with peace. But he's still he's humble, but he roars like a lion in the ring. And that's what I'm trying to explain to you. Yes, Muhammad Ali, he talked the talk and he walked the walk. All right? But don't get it twisted between cocky and being confident. Okay? Because he was confident. And that's why he spoke that way. He wasn't cocky. Okay, that's a different story. You could tell. Sometimes it could get mixed up in your brain what's cocky and confidence. You know, and sometimes when somebody display it out their mouth, it might look like it's cocky depending on the eye of the beholder who's watching it. I can understand if he's just talking that talk. Okay? or he's showing off. So, just explain to me. I'm just trying to say this to you. I believe when I see Manny Pacquiao outside the ring, I feel the same way I feel about Muhammad Ali outside the ring. I do not feel that feeling for Mayweather outside the ring. Okay? That's it. Okay? Now, you say that if somebody come up to you and say, oh, Mayweather is better than Muhammad Ali because he didn't lose, well, now you got an argument, right? You got an argument. Because you'll be like, nah, you crazy? Okay? Muhammad Ali is the greatest ever. He's the greatest ever. Okay? Of all time, yo. He be forming when no one thought he could be forming. He put selling, listening. He did this. He did that in the ring. 10 consecutive. Listen. Are you talking about accomplishments now? To overrule that zero? Are you talking about, you see where I'm getting at now? Are you talking about accomplishments inside the ring to overrule that zero? And are you telling me that zero means you better than everybody? Having a zero means being better than everybody. Which one is it? Okay. So now let's go to the next situation. Losing to someone. Like I said, Muhammad Ali lost. Okay? He lost to certain fighters. But you will consider him greatest ever. Yeah? You still... But he lost. He lost to a certain fighter. Right? But you could think that that fighter is greater than Muhammad Ali. But he's not. Because what would you say? What would you say? Oh, because Muhammad Ali did more accomplishments in the ring. I'm not talking about outside the ring. He did more accomplishments in the ring. Right? So you got an argument for that too. You got an argument for that too, don't you? That just because he lost to this certain person, right? He's still better than him. He lost the fight, but his accomplishments in the ring overrules the bullshit. Yeah, right? So you got an argument for Muhammad Ali. For that right there. Okay. So let's get to Manny Pacquiao now. You ready to switch your fucking energy? Yes, you are ready to switch your fucking energy. Because I just gave you two examples. You said a zero don't mean nothing when it comes to Muhammad Ali. Even though he lost whatever times he lost, it doesn't matter. But who did he lose to? That doesn't matter either. Because of what? The impact he put on you. The soul of his spirit fighting. The impact he put in you made you feel a certain way. You see where I'm coming from now, right? So no matter what that zero says, or if let's say Pacquiao lost exactly to Mayweather, he did. Fine, it's on record. It is what it is. Regardless if you think he win or he lost or whatever, it is what it is. But did that make Mayweather better than Pacquiao because he lost? Because the way I see it, they're both the same age, but Floyd Mayweather's not coming out of retirement and giving this man a rematch. And Pacquiao been calling Mayweather out for a rematch. So, I mean, what's going on? Okay? Pacquiao is calling out Mayweather for a rematch. They're the same age bracket. What's holding Mayweather back for giving this man a rematch? And you say, well, he don't have to. Well, the same thing I had an argument with the best fight the best. When he said Marquez, on paper, Manny Pacquiao with the draw first, the 2 wins, he beat Marquez basically more than he's supposed to. Why he had to give him the 4th fight? Why he had to give him another fight? Why did he? Okay, but he gave the man a fight. Manny Pacquiao got knocked out, and that's the end of that. Now, when Pacquiao asked him for a rematch, it doesn't matter how much money. Let me tell you the value of what he did to Manny Pacquiao. He knocked Pacquiao out. And if you put so much money in front of his face to say, do this again, the man won't do it. That value of that knockout is worth more than anything to him. Okay? He ain't coming back to do that. He ain't. So you telling me Mayweather is better than Pacquiao because Mayweather beat Pacquiao, okay? But usually, Tyson, Fury, and Wilder's having a rematch. All the great ones have rematches, okay? Majority of great ones have rematches, okay? You know, people lose belts, they get a rematch, okay? Charlo lost, he got a rematch. He got his belt back, okay? That's just the thing with champions. That's the respect of champions. You beat me once, come on, let's do it again, okay? Not disappear and then say, I'm coming back in 2020, but I'm not fighting boxers, I'm fighting MMA fighters. You left fighting an MMA and Yush in Japan, but you didn't fight a fighter, okay? And you want to come back and you ain't fighting a boxer. You fighting some MMA fighter, right? Which can't fight mixed martial arts. See, Muhammad Ali, he fought somebody with mixed martial arts. Yes, okay? So, you half stepping on that situation. When you come back and fight a boxer, man. Everybody right now will pay money to see that fight. I don't care what anybody say, the majority rules. Everybody will see Mayweather versus Pac-2. I don't care. You could say that shit 500 times. I ain't gonna pay no money for that. I ain't gonna pay that. Oh, great. You the minority. Sorry. You the minority. Everybody is gonna pay that. Because he got a whole country. Manny Pacquiao got a whole country. So you gonna say you're gonna talk for them and say nobody wanna watch that fight? No, nigga, you don't wanna watch that fight. And not even that country, got the rest of the world. Okay? So you listen. This talking about who's better and your eyes and all this shit, fine. Let it be. But like I said, I got Manny Pacquiao over accomplishments over Mayweather. From 2010 to 2019, the man got his 8th division. 2010, he's 5-0, 8th division. You know the fucking the list. You know the fucking list, right? Then at 2019 got a belt, and holy smoke, if this man get a belt in 2020, where we back again? Making more history? Okay, so, you know, accomplishments means a lot. Yes, he started at 106 and made his way up to 154. That's not opportunity. It's just what the fuck it is. And he did it. Mayweather didn't do that. So what does that mean? The playing field is not fair? No. He didn't put that work in that Mayweather did. His accomplishment says it all. Accomplishments overrules you having a 0. Accomplishments overrule even if Mayweather beat Pac. Okay? Or do I have to put Muhammad Ali back into this story again? Because as soon as I switch you on to Muhammad Ali, all the fucking stories changes, right? The stories changes, right? Yeah. Okay? Because I remember when Mayweather came out with that. When Mayweather came out with, I'm the best ever, and I'm even better than Muhammad Ali. Oh my God. The uproar in the black community, okay, was bananas. It was bananas. People didn't want to hear that. They were saying, oh, that 0 don't mean shit. It doesn't matter what you did. The outside and inside the ring, you can never be Muhammad Ali. And now it's Pacquiao's turn. Who is the best? Pacquiao or Mayweather? Well, they're going to pick Mayweather because Mayweather beat Pacquiao. Didn't give Mayweather or Manny Pacquiao a rematch. Right? Because he got a 0 and never lost. You see? Listen, boxing is accomplishments. What have you done? Hall of Fame. We all know Manny Pacquiao is going to be in the Hall of Fame. But once they get in the Hall of Fame, they're going to say, he did this, 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 he did this. Okay? And then Mayweather's going to be like, he did this, and it's going to stop at a certain level. It's going to stop at a certain level. Okay? That's it. That's it. And I say, from all the generations, Who the hell is calling me now? Damn. Oh, yeah, so I was saying. It doesn't matter. Look at my train of thought when this damn phone rings, man. Anyway. I had done running my mouth. If I got anything else to think about, I'll get back to you. Over and out.